In a quiet village, surrounded by green fields, lived two simple farmers, Ravi and Kiran. Their lives were humble, filled with hard work from sunrise to sunset. They plowed the land, planted seeds, and prayed for rain. Their hands were rough, and their bodies were often tired, but they accepted their life with patience, knowing the land only rewards those who sweat for it. One evening, as they rested under a large banyan tree, a powerful yet gentle voice echoed from the sky. "My dear children," it said, "I have come to ask you a question. If I gave you another life, what would you wish to become?" The farmers looked up, shocked. Ravi, his face etched with years of frustration, sighed deeply. "Lord," he began, "I have worked hard my entire life. I try to help people, but life is still a struggle. People take advantage of my kindness. I keep giving and giving, but I receive so little in return. I'm tired of it. In my next life, I want to be someone who only receives from everyone. I don't want to give anything to anyone." The voice simply replied, "So be it." Then it turned to Kiran. "And you, my child, what do you wish for?" Kiran smiled with humility. "Lord," he said softly, "you have already blessed me more than I deserve. I've never gone to sleep hungry. My greatest joy has been feeding someone in need. My only regret is that I couldn't help more people, that someone might have left my home empty. If you bless me with another life, let me be someone who can help everyone in need. Let me be someone who can give more." The divine voice spoke once more. "So be it." Years passed, the two farmers lived out their days and eventually left this world. But the promise made that evening was not forgotten. Both were reborn, exactly as they had wished. Ravi opened his eyes to a new life. He found himself sitting on a dusty road, his clothes torn and dirty, a small metal bowl in his hand. He had become a beggar, just as he had wished. He spent his days receiving from others. Some people dropped a few coins into his bowl. Many others just walked past. His life depended entirely on the charity of strangers. He received all day long, but instead of happiness, he felt a deep, gnawing emptiness. Meanwhile, Kiran was born into a wealthy family. As he grew, he became the richest man in the village. But wealth didn't change his heart. He remembered the value of kindness and used his riches to help others. He built schools, helped farmers, and fed the poor. People from far and wide came to his home for help, and no one ever left empty-handed. His house became known as a place of true generosity. One day, a weak and tired beggar slowly walked toward Kiran's large house. His clothes were worn, his body was thin, and his eyes were full of hardship. It was Ravi, though neither of them recognized the other. The beggar knocked on the door. When Kiran saw him, his heart was moved by the pain in the man's eyes. Without asking any questions, he smiled warmly and said, "Come in, brother. You will never go hungry in my house." Ravi stepped inside. For the first time in what felt like an eternity, he sat down to a proper, warm meal. As he ate, tears quietly rolled down his face. In that moment, something deep inside him awakened. He realized the man feeding him with such kindness had once been his friend, and he, himself, had wished for a life of only receiving. Ravi lowered his head in silence, whispering in his heart, God was right. That moment changed him forever. He finally understood that true wealth isn't about what you can collect from others, it's about what you can give. From that day on, Ravi stopped begging. He found small jobs, helped people whenever he could, and shared the little he had. Slowly, his heart began to feel lighter. He had discovered the secret of life. Life often gives us exactly what we ask for. If we only want to receive, we might gain things, but will likely feel empty. But when we choose to give, something beautiful happens. Kindness returns, respect grows, and our hearts become full. The story of Ravi and Kiran teaches us a simple but profound truth. Those who are grateful and give selflessly are always blessed, because what you give to the world eventually comes back to you. So, plant seeds of kindness wherever you go. Help someone who needs support. Be the reason someone smiles, feels seen, heard, and valued. And one day, you will find that the kindness you gave has returned to you in ways you never could have imagined. Thank you for watching. If this story touched you, please share it and subscribe for more content that inspires.